To pay off his ex-girlfriend's debts, a man volunteered for a human modification experiment, but when he woke up, he saw that everyone had turned into monsters. Some had become flat paper figures, others had their bodies split into 3 sections, some were even walking around with their left hand holding their right hand. The man backed away in terror, but bumped into a mechanical monster. To his surprise, it was a gang boss. He pinned the man against the wall, and pulled out a knife to cut off his finger, but the man told the boss he'd be cutting his own finger. Hearing this, the boss's hands suddenly started trembling. A few tears rolled down his face. He was terrified. Not knowing what kind of spell the man had cast on him, he quickly fled. To figure out why he was seeing monsters, the man went to find the doctor who'd performed his surgery. It turned out the operation had awakened the man's sixth sense. The monsters he was seeing were actually people with inner trauma who'd mutated. The doctor excitedly asked the man to look at him and see what kind of monster he was, but after looking for a long time, the man only saw that the doctor was invisible. The doctor walked away, disappointed. A few days later, the gang boss tracked down the man again, wanting revenge, but when the man covered his eye, he saw the boss had turned back into a mechanical monster, and beneath the mask was actually a child. He wanted to tell the boss what he'd discovered, but was threatened with having his finger chopped off. This was the boss's deepest trauma. Years ago, he tried to trade a sickle with a friend for a toy, but during the struggle, he'd accidentally cut off his friend's finger. After the truth came out, the boss's mechanical armor suddenly cracked open, revealing the guilty child inside. Perhaps he'd spent his entire life regretting his mistake. To atone for it, the boss cut off his own pinky finger. He announced he was leaving the gang for good and would never commit evil again. At that moment, in the man's eyes, the boss transformed from a mechanical monster back into human form. The man suddenly felt gratified, thinking he'd done a good deed, but what happened next caught him completely off guard.